Hey guys, this is Shannon. It's been a while since I've made a video, but I am hoping to gear back up, bring you some more yoga classes, and even share my garden this year. I've planned from last year a little bit better. Started my seeds and planting even as early as January here in Colorado. And I've already had several harvests of kale and spinach and greens, lots of salads, lots of juices. Radishes have already been harvested. I've enjoyed already some strawberries and blueberries and currants. So I will definitely be doing a little garden tour as well, just kind of show you guys how easy it is and how cost effective it is to grow your own food and just how good it feels to eat food from your garden, knowing that there's no pesticides or preservatives or any of those things in the food. So that's something I'm really excited to continue to share about. It is a huge passion of mine. But this video is about a year. Um, Without social media. So, about a year ago, I deleted all my social media, and I want to talk to you guys about this. Here is also my little sweet kitten Zipper. She is just about 9 weeks old and has been with me for a week. And I just am having the best time this week with her. Um, yeah, so she wanted to say hi. But that is my little Zipper. Um, So she might pop in and around the video because we are just really excited to be together and very close. Um, but yeah, so deleting social media, why I did it, how it's been going, and how, if any, effects to my business. So I deleted social media a year ago, and why I did it is I was just seeing so much separation. And it was just getting so heartbreaking to me. I want to greet everyone in my presence and be just in love, right? I don't want to know about some hate spewed online, or I do care about people's opinions, but I would much rather be in a grounded, really interpersonal, authentic connection with someone to discuss those kinds of things. I was just seeing so much controversy and so much hate going on through social media posts and people be like defriending people or giving up relationships with people or just calling out hate was just really like heartbreaking for me, and it just felt really unevolved and really damaging to our culture and what I love so much about being a woman here in America in Colorado. Um, I just remember authentic relationships being raised in the 80s and the 90s where you could just knock on someone's door and go play or hang out or say, "How are you doing?" Or someone calling up and asking if there was an ingredient for a recipe. So, getting off the social media has really empowered me to step into my community even more. I've realized, some of the friendships I had online were just that, just online acquaintances. And it's really nice to know what my friendships truly are, like who actually calls, who actually wants to spend like real time in person and present with one another. I feel like those relationships are so much more meaningful and so much more authentic. So I've been so grateful for that. And just the ability to approach everyone with love and without any judgment or any um, energy around that person, right? To be able to really be compassionate about different perspectives, I think is a sign of really being evolved in personality. We all have different perspectives based on each and every one of us and our different dispositions, such as our um, upbringings, our race, our gender, our age, our preferences. And I think all of that is wonderful, but when we are in relationship with another person, we need to derive logical conclusions based on someone else's perspective. And I feel like that is very, very important. And I thought it was kind of a scapegoat on social media, how people could just express such anger or such ungroundedness and such just unleashing of judgment. Um, that was just so heartbreaking to observe in my online community. So since then, not having all of that drama, unnecessary drama in my life, I definitely feel more grounded, more peaceful, more happy. The time that has opened up instead of scrolling for maybe 30, 40 minutes, has created a successful, beautiful garden, deepening of relationships, opportunity to really manifest my own authentic creativity. I found that on social media, there was almost a sense of competition, especially when it came to business. And even some copycatting that I was observing of myself. Someone would do like a reel or a post about their business that, and we maybe were in the same business. And then I felt, oh my gosh, I need to do that too. But no. No, I didn't. Not having social media has had no effect on my businesses at all. Actually, I feel like my businesses have gotten stronger because I am in actual like physical relationship with people more in the community. Having relationships with my neighbors, like garden swap shares, and hey, I'm going out of town, happy to water your plants, or helping out with pets, or walking the dog if someone just had a surgery, or that has been so much more rewarding than um, scrolling and seeing pictures or reading a post with someone. I would much rather have an authentic relationship. And then you find out where your friendships really are, like who actually really cares about you. Like some people would call when I first got off social media and be like, hey, how are you? What's going on? Haven't heard from you in a while. And I think that was really, really rewarding to grow those relationships even more. People that actually did want to have like actual human interaction and connection that was in real time, that you can actually touch and give someone a hug. So much more rewarding, so much more mental peace and health for me. Like I said, there's not the copycatting of these trends that you see on social posts or all the strong opinions and the separation. I just didn't want to see that. I didn't want that in my consciousness or my energy field. And I do now feel a lot more grounded in love and peace and more self-love, even where I'm not like comparing myself to what the hype is of the moment. And that is actually a huge, huge relief. Um, Other things that have evolved for me is more imagination and more exploration of what I truly am interested in rather than following a fad or a marketing campaign. Or that was also kind of like a little freaky to observe how the ads and AI and all of that is working through the social media networks to see what we click on, what we do. It just felt like maybe a little violation of some privacy. So I just am all for real interactions. And I have been really, really happy, doing really good. And I didn't get on social media for several, I think the first couple of decades, right? Like I got on it with COVID and when I became a realtor because a lot of my brokers and um, the people that were grooming me to be a realtor were saying I had to do it, had to post every house I sold, every open house I was in, everything I was doing, do videos, do this, do that, do this. And it just didn't feel right. Um, and I just am not a woman that wants to edit or do any of that kind of stuff. And even in the pictures and the posts, it just felt um, just not real, right? I want real, real connections with people. So And that's why you haven't seen me on social media, because I don't want to be there. And I do plan to add some videos, yoga classes, show my garden. That's something I'm very, very passionate about, growing my own food. Um, it has just been an excellent spring, an excellent season here in Colorado so far. And there's so much just peace of mind knowing that I'm getting my food from my own seeds and in the soil that I purchased and working with off my land. So that is just so rewarding, and I look forward to sharing a video with you on how this season's going. It's my second year growing food, and I have been harvesting for probably over a month now. I started my seeds earlier this year in January. Usually I was only started last year I started like end of February or March, but this year I actually sprouted my seeds in January and had them in the ground in January. So I've been having salads and green juices and lots of good food for probably a couple months now. Well, that's all for this video. Why I'm off social media, how I'm doing with it after a year off social media, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.